Hey guys, this is JSam Hilton with another episode of ORBRadio. Today we're going to talk about what happened in Q4. We're going to announce a new YouTube channel, and we're also going to talk about what I'm doing in my business in 2019 on Amazon FBA. Stick around. Welcome to Online Retail Business Radio, a place where online sellers unite and succeed. This is your host, JSam Hilton. Sit back and relax as we discuss today's topic. All right, guys, time for our game. Where in the world is JSam Hilton? That's me. I am in my office in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. And yeah, that's right. I said my office, and it's not in my house anymore because now they're two separate things. Right at the beginning of the year, I finally rented a workspace. I built a couple of desks right here, which actually they're a little high. I don't have a desk chair yet that fits them. But it's a place solely for my business, and I'm sure my wife Autumn is glad to have it out of the basement and or garage at our house. So this leads me to what in the world happened in Q4? Well, first of all, it was super hectic. I mean, I was shopping all over the country, buying and reselling things in the midst of traveling with my singing group and doing family stuff. And man, I just got behind. I am so sorry I did not give you guys an update during Q4. But here it is. Here's the update. It was highly profitable. I mean, I ran at margins like I've never ran before. There's more opportunity on Amazon than there ever has been. A lot of people think it's too saturated, and I keep seeing these videos popping up saying Amazon is dead, and that is a farce. I know so many people who made more money this year than they've ever made on Amazon, and myself included in that. So anyway, a couple of my takeaways. One of them is in order to make money, you're going to have to lose money occasionally. This year I took a chance and I did a little bit of a different method in Q4, hoping for some big returns, and it didn't pan out exactly like I wanted it to. It was just a different thing than I'd ever done. And so I lost about $2,000, trying to do a new thing. But here's the thing. I didn't lose $2,000 in Q4. I made money on Q4 by a long shot, but I learned a lot through, kind of trying and failing, if you will. And so that lesson to me was invaluable. And it just goes to show that sometimes you got to take a swing and sometimes you have to miss. But I've taken lessons from that very thing that I lost on in Q4. And I'll tell you what it was. It was Amazon put some restrictions on me last minute on selling video games. And I had a big plan in place to merchant fulfill a ton of video games. And Amazon just last minute changed a restriction on me. And I had already invested $4,000 or $5,000 in video games that I had to return or sell at a loss, and it was a big mess. But it eventually came full circle, and after I paid for all the stuff I went through, like I said, I think I lost about $2,000. But in comparison to the whole, that was a drop in the bucket. So it was a great Q4, and I definitely would try that again this next Q4 if Amazon doesn't put a big chokehold on me again. But anyway, another takeaway is I want to spend less time shipping product. I spent way too much time peeling stickers and putting products in poly bags and creating bundles and things like that. It just took way too much of my time. I should have been spending more time outsourcing, which is my moneymaker. So that's another thing. And the last thing I should have done, and will do this next year and have already started here at the beginning of the year, is I should have prioritized my time better. Things like family, work, fun, my health, vacation time, stuff like that. I should have prioritized that in my business better than I did. I probably missed a lot of opportunity because I didn't set aside time for each thing and make for a better whole experience, if you will. But that's just a few of my takeaways for Q4. 2019 is going to be huge. It's going to be massive. There's so much opportunity, and I cannot wait to start sourcing for Q4 starting in like August or September this year. I'm going deep this year. So anyway, that leads me to my next point. This year, I've decided to launch a new thing because now that I've taught you how to sell online with the Quick Start Guide, I think it's time to show you guys what it's like to be a reseller. Hence the reason we're sitting here in my office. This is where I work. This is where I prepare product. I have a guy that's working with me right now, an employee, if you will, who's coming in and helping me pack and prep and ship items and moving up, doing new things. And I want you guys to be a part of it and see what that looks like. So maybe I can fail for you, and you can learn from my mistakes, and we can all learn together. So anyway, I'm launching this new Resellers vlog. Episode 1 is live right now on YouTube. It's kind of an experiment. I want to see how you guys react to it, see if it's valuable to you guys. Not to mention, when I say stuff on there, it kind of keeps me accountable to what I've said, and that's always good for me. So anyway, that'll be a place where questions get answered. So if you have any questions, ask them in the comments below this video, or if you're on the podcast, just reach out to me directly. I'd be happy to answer them. And then also, since this YouTube channel, or since this vlog is going to be on YouTube, I want you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel. We only have like 26 subscribers right now, which is pathetic. So next time you guys go look at this after like episode 100, I want there to be like 100,000. So please go subscribe now. I promise you're going to get value out of it, and it's going to be relative to what it actually looks like day in and day out to be a reseller. And that's in multiple platforms. Right now, it's mostly Amazon FBA, but I'll cover some, eBay stuff, some garage sale sourcing when the time comes, and some stuff like that. And we're just going to talk about all of it and be super transparent. You're going to get to look at the ins and outs of what it actually looks like. So go over to my YouTube channel, subscribe, watch the first episode of the vlog, and the second episode will be up this next week. So I want to tell you guys a little bit about what I'm doing in my business in 2019. I kind of had a revelation at the beginning of the year that it's time to put up or shut up. And what I mean by that is I have been at this Amazon thing for a while, and I just think it's time to take it to the next level. If I'm going to invest my time and my money and my effort into this, which my time now has become my most valuable thing. Money's great, but the money's there now because I've put in the work and the legwork. And I love that, but now my primary resource is time, and I need to figure out the best use of my time. So like I said, I'm trying new methods. Like I'm going to reach into wholesale this year for the first time. I changed the name of my business for that reason, to kind of lean the wholesale model. I've hired a new employee. I have access to new capital. I'm in my new office. It's new, because 2019 is going to be a big year. One thing I want to focus on this year is I want to focus on tackling today's problems and not tomorrow's maybes. And that's something that I took away from a book I recently read that was recommended to me by Andy Slamans, who's from Amazing Freedom. They're a private label sellers group. And he's really great, by the way. His podcast is also awesome. And anyway, he recommended a book called Rework, which I just recently read. And one of the things they talk about is you can get easily caught up in tomorrow's maybes instead of tackling today's issues. And, some of that has come to, like, for example, I'm always worried about, well, what happens during tax season, or what happens when, I get restricted on this, or what happens if this, or what happens if that. And I need to stop focusing on the ifs and start focusing on today. What makes me profitable today? What makes us grow today? And how do we grow overall, just up and up and up. And that's the plan. So anyway, and another thing I want to do is I want to put out more content for you guys, for everyone to learn and to keep myself accountable, like I said, to the things that, I want to do. These are dreams I have, not just things I'm telling you guys about. I want you guys to learn with me. I want to see growth. I want to see you guys succeed. I've had a few people just over these few episodes I've put out who have had major growth and have reached out to me. And there's people reselling now that weren't before. I've had a lot of interest. And guys, if you're interested, let me tell you this. Go download the Quick Start Guide and take action. I know I've said that a million times, but I am serious. Go do it. Good grief. Anyway, so that's all for today. Just have one announcement. Like I said, vlog episode 2, a day in the life of a reseller, if you will. That's what I've been calling it in comments and stuff. We'll decide on a final name eventually, but it'll be up this week, and it's going to include my morning routine as a from-home entrepreneur, if you will, and a little more sourcing/prepping video. And then I'm also going to reveal the whole office to you guys and show you what my setup looks like. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you would, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Do the thing. I don't know what they do. Just do the thing. Just subscribe. If you're in the resellers world, I promise there's going to be content here that's entertaining and really relevant. So check it out. And also, I might put a video right here. I might not. I might just be pointing. But if there's one, watch that.